Good morning, world. It's Saturday. It's Saturday, baby. Let's go. Oh, nice start to the morning today. Did hour and a half on the treadly. Was productive. Was good. Sitting in zone 1. 2.5 hours. Did I say that? I swear I just said something different. 2.5 hour ride. 70 kilometres here to Caves Beach and back. Oh, makes you feel good just sitting in that zone 2. I swear I just said zone 1. A bit frazzled this morning, aren't I? Zone 2 ride, 70 kilometres. Legs feeling good the whole way. It's good to be able to measure power output with the power pedals that I got on my bike. Definitely helps with monitoring where you're at, especially on the longer rides. You can, it helps to taper it back a little, like not getting too overzealous on the power. When you can quantify where you're at with your power output, you can stay within a specific zone, a lot of it, and you can see your average power output, which really helps. So feeling good. Had a big brekkie, ready to face the day. Heading down to Sydney today. Heading to Mardi Gras. I've never been before, and I'm going to take the A7IV down, the camera, and get some footage. I've got my DJI Ronin gimbal as well, which I haven't really used yet, so it'd be good to take that with me and capture some of the night. I'm pretty excited, to be honest. It'll be a good experience, and I started creating my YouTube video yesterday from all the content I shot on Thursday for my lifestyle vlog, and just to see I hadn't actually reviewed any of the footage, and then threw it into Premiere Pro and just started chopping it up and editing it, and I was like, oh, it's actually pretty cool to see it in motion, and I was really impressed with just the quality and how the shots turned out, and excited for the final product. I just have to add some audio to that and get it done. This morning, I think I'm feeling good. I'm just trying to be really disassociate from myself and my thoughts is one thing. I just had The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I started reading it before, but wasn't quite in the right headspace, I think, for it. You've really got to be present with this book to understand what it's talking about. And a lot of it so far I've learned is just about disassociating from your thoughts, as though I identify them as I am my thoughts. Whereas at the moment what I'm working on is I am me, I am my soul, but I'm not my thoughts. My thoughts are really my ego and what I've learnt about the world and the environments and inputs. Oh, excuse me. The inputs I've had during my life have led up to creating myself, my brain and body up until now, but at the end of the day, I'm still my soul, and I have the freedom of thought, and I can still, I think the mind can just take up so much of your mental capacity and energy, and I guess you say my physical fitness is high, but I'm working on my mental fitness as well, and the emotions as well that come with that. They're part of the ego and the mind, a byproduct of that, positive and negative. So really just not letting my thoughts take control of me, and it's easy to get caught in thought, and the mind is a powerful organ of the body, the brain. It doesn't always serve us in the best capacity. It's purely about survival and that reptilian brain, and just trying to keep recentering myself, I guess, when I get caught in thought, trying to catch it and bring it back. And it's just a it's just mental resilience, and just continue practicing that, coming back and building up the repetition, reprogram my mind and working out like negative beliefs, negative patterns that don't serve me too, and just trying to come back to self, back to my soul. Even like heading to Sydney today, the thought pattern is that I love going down there. I'm so blessed to be able to stay with my girlfriend in Bondi, but the negativity comes through it where it's like it takes time and energy to go down there, in the fact that I have to pack all my clothes plus in my training, and there's like my bike and other things that need to go with me in order to keep my training going, and it takes effort and energy to do that. So just reframing the way I think about that, and the fact that I don't have to go, I get to go, and not making the problems so big, like they're really minor problems to have, like they can become big, whereas if I don't listen to the mind and just do the thing, there's a lot more it's just taking action as opposed to you can put more energy into the thought process and thinking through these things as opposed to just taking action. And I guess that's what the mind likes, is being in that thought bubble and trying to intellectualize what's going on in your world as opposed to just taking action. And I think something that is a good reminder in the now, and something that I think of, is to continually come back to just coming back to the... Sorry, I just lost my thought process. Oh, I just got distracted. Coming back to the thought processes that serve me, and like coming back to the self. Wow, my brain is like disassociated then. I like lost where I was at. I think the person I'm now has taken 35 years to form, and we expect results and we want to change overnight, but the reality of the human brain is that it takes time and energy to change, and we're all capable of change, and it's the program that we're running it subconsciously that often drives our reality, and we can change that. We have the power to it. It's just hard, and it takes time and patience. So what excites me about life? I want to put a bit more of a positive spin on what I'm talking about. What excites me about life? The thing that excites me about life is the feeling of getting up, seeing my girlfriend next to me, going out, training in the morning, exercising, being around quality people, connecting with coffee, going for a swim, reading, not having to be anywhere, serving, helping to serve the world and create a better, creating a better, having impact to create a better world for others around me, to be amongst nature, freedom, peace, solitude, dancing, good food, travel, not stressing, creating great memories, laughing, partying. Yeah. That's what excites me about life. There's so many great things to look forward to in life, and I think it's about creating the memories, you know. The time we spend with people, the time we spend with ourselves, the time we spend in solitude, when we can disconnect from the mind and come back to the soul and the now and the everything that is alive in this moment. What excites me about this year? The thing that excites me about this year is spending more time with my girlfriend Amanda. As the heart grows fonder, the distance between us becomes more challenging. The thing for me is that I think it's just the way I am, but I don't really think about the past too much. I don't dwell on it. And unfortunately, people get lost in the past, and I'm a very visual person. I like to see things and feel and touch, and when I'm not connected to things in my world, they sort of disappear a bit, and it's not. I want to bring our relationship closer, be with one another. The thing that excites me about this year is travel, different ideas, just doing things, being present with others. I feel like there's change coming in my world. I'm so close to generating income, I think, is something that's, for me, I've needed to work on, and my money mindset. I feel there'll be a shift within that this year. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest, but I know it will just happen. And yeah, I think 2025 will be a big year, just a big year of change and all positive things happening. Just feeling more peace, feeling more centered, feeling more me, more empowerment, more embodiment, more alive, I think, and having that energy and getting up and just being excited for life, you know. Life is so good. How do I help to expand myself and expand the experiences and provide impact and help those that are around me, help people that are struggling, continue to be the best version of myself, continue to evolve and grow, and just enjoy the journey. I think that's the biggest thing. Enjoying the journey. I think life can be a struggle if we want it to. The struggle is easy. The struggle of life is easy. To not live in struggle is the greatest challenge of the I don't know, what are we in? 21st century. The battle of the mind. Isn't that true? We are at war with ourselves. We are at war with ourselves, not anyone else. the negative impact we have on others is a direct reflection of the war we fight within ourselves. You can't win the war. You must surrender to the battle of life and let it be. Let what is be. Isn't that true? We're at war with ourselves. I like that. I don't like that that's a thing, but it's the reality. I've been at war for too long. The inner conflict, the battle of life, the struggle is real. Amen, brother. 6 seconds to go. Today I'm grateful for this bird. The noise that he's making is so nice. Ooh. Ooh. Ah.